We're halfway through Lent. Does it feel it? Well, it sure does for us. And in this time, we're preparing to make sure that we get the most out of what's left. So today, our reading from the Gospel is from John. We usually don't get to his readings till later in the season of Lent because they go a little more deeply into the experience of what Christ was having with his disciples and the scribes, Pharisees, and the Jews. So today, we're at that point where we're going to start hearing some of that. Today's reading. At that time, Jesus left Samaria for Galilee. For Jesus himself testified that a prophet has no honor in his native place. When he came into Galilee, the Galileans welcomed him, since they had seen all he had done in Jerusalem at the feast, for they themselves had gone to the feast. Then he returned to Cana in Galilee, where he had made the water wine. Now there was a royal official whose son was ill in Capernaum. When he heard that Jesus had arrived in Galilee from Judea, he went to him and asked him to come down and heal his son, who was near death. Jesus said to him, "Unless you people see signs and wonders, you will not believe." The royal official said to him, "Sir, come down before my child dies." Jesus said to him, "You may go. Your son will live." The man believed what Jesus said to him and left. While the man was on his way back, his slaves met him and told him that his boy would live. He asked them when he began to recover. They told him, "The fever left him yesterday, about 1 p.m. The father realized that just that time, Jesus said to him, "Your son will live." And he and his whole household came to believe. Now this was the second sign Jesus did when he came to Galilee from Judea. It's interesting now in this reading that it is not just a Jewish individual, a person who is of the soil, a regular Joe, who Jesus heals. It's somebody from the hierarchy, a royal official, somebody who saw in Jesus his power. And Jesus saw this moment as a teachable one. He starts out by saying, "All you people just want is signs and wonders. And if you don't see it, you won't believe it." And Jesus basically says to him, after he is implored one more time to come and heal his son, that the boy will live. Not seeing, but believing. And that's what Jesus wants them to understand. In our faith, it's so easy to go and listen to all these stories about healings, about miracles, about the technology and how it wonderfully creates these experiences where we can live forever, it seems. But yet, how many times have we just trusted that our faith will give us the outcome that we need? Sometimes we have to let go and trust God. Trust and not see to believe, but just believe. I encourage you today, as your challenge, to let go a bit, to not be a person who is so caught up in proof of things, but just to know that God is there, to know that his presence in our lives is there. During this season, we've been saying we're trying to recognize the presence of Jesus in our lives. Well, maybe this is the beginning of that. We've had these moments already to reflect upon it. Maybe now to think about it, to see it, to believe that it has happened and is happening. Let that be your challenge, your reflection for today. And who knows? Maybe God will be much more present, and the Lord may truly be walking beside you, and you didn't even know.